Fake outs. Hey, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, please make me feel welcome again. Said I'd have to get a permit, a bunch of tags and everything. I never made it through the red tape. I got this paper hat. I've got a job working weekdays. Do you want fries with that? I've got nothing to lose, nothing to gain. It's like a one-way ticket to cruise in the passing lane. I can't complain. I was talking to my girlfriend, told her I was stressed. Said I'm going off the deep end. She said, God, for once, give it a rest. We're all waiting in the dugout, thinking we should pitch. How you gonna throw a shutout if all you do is bitch? You got nothing to lose, nothing to gain. It's like a one-way ticket to cruise in the passing lane. You can't complain. Now I've got a brand new dance. I need one more shot. I just need one last chance. You know I won't get caught. I'm gonna make my last stand, and this time I can't be bought. Then again, on the other hand, how much have you got? Got nothing to lose, nothing to gain. It's like a one-way ticket to cruise in a passing lane. I can't complain. Out of place, well out of tune. So we're lost in space, racing that moon, climbing the wall of a hurricane. Still overall, I can't complain. Hey, overall, I can't complain. Coke machine glowing through a parking lot. Call it a room with a view. It was the best night of pool that I ever shot. I made a lot of money too. Looking for some company in the weekly scene. I seen an ad that just had to be you. I hadn't seen you since New Orleans. I never did figure out where you run off to. I know I looked bad the last time you saw me, but lately I've been doing alright. I won the tournament last week in Oklahoma City. Hustled half of this town tonight. I got some cocaine if you want some, best that I could find. Here we could just sit here and talk all night if that big old guy out in the car don't mind, like old time. Screw off the top on a bottle of wine, living out our own kind of American dream. Old time, your goal was always the same as mine. You didn't want to throw a fishing line in that anybody but you. I don't know who this could be at the door, but I'm pretty sure that you got a clue, and I'll bet you've been to this hotel before. But you know what? In the bathroom, but don't flush it down just yet. Put your pager in my suitcase, I'll get the window. You light a cigarette, it'll be like old times. Just like the old times. Living out our own kind of American dream. Old times. Your goal was always the same as mine. You didn't want to throw a fishing line in that old mainstream. No sir, officer, you don't understand which two old friends drinking wine. I'm sure she is, but that's not all she is. She is also an old friend of mine. I got her high school picture right here in my wallet, 1982. No sir, officer, no offense taken. You have a good night. Good thing we didn't throw this away. Baby, turn up the radio. I'm pretty sure the cop knew what we were up to. I guess he just decided to let us go. Oh, don't make such a thing about that picture. That was just something I kept. Don't get all sentimental on me now, girl. You haven't even told me what your new name is yet. You didn't want to throw a fishing line in that old main stream, and you did. Let me tell you something. One time I was playing this place in Chattanooga. It was outside, like in the middle of the town square, outdoors, and they had monitors like they have here right here. And the difference between these speakers facing me and the ones facing you is that guy back there that's taking care of everything, if he wants to, he can talk to me through there. And you guys won't hear it, right? So one night I was playing in Chattanooga, and this guy says, you want to meet Bill Elliott? Right in the middle. I'm like going, man, my love is some shit. And through the thing, the guy says, do you want to meet Bill Elliott? And I thought, Bill Elliott, NASCAR. My brother's hero is Bill Elliott, right? No, this is my brother's hero, you know. And so, by the way, man, Mick, thank you for letting me come here. If you've never seen me before, my name's Todd Snider. I've been driving around 15 years making this shit up and singing it for anybody that'll listen to it. Some of it's sad, some of it's funny, some of it's short, some of it's longer than others. Sometimes I'll ramble on for 18 minutes, many as 18 minutes in between the songs, and sometime, maybe not this year, but sometime early next year, I'm going for 19. They bring Bill Elliott back to stage. Bill Elliott, you're my brother's hero. Fucking he's drunk on his ass. Hey, it's loud, the loudest guy in there. He's eating all the free food. He's drinking everything. He's got 6 friends with him, you know. They're loud as fuck. We're like, oh, God. We brought up Bill Elliott, though. Bill Elliott. NASCAR driver, my brother's hero. So, fine. All right, fine. So, then I think to myself, maybe I should call my brother, put Bill Elliott on the phone, freak him out. He literally, I said, okay, Mike, yeah, hey, wake up, check this out, you check this out. And I hand the phone to Bill Elliott, and he says, Mike Snider, yo, limp dick, pussy, motherfucker. That wasn't just cussing, you know? I mean, I cussed. That was a different deal. That was some strong words, I thought. That's kind of funny, you know? That's kind of funny. Then I said, hey, man, maybe sign my guitar. And he wrote, Bill Elliott, Todd Snider kicks ass. Covered the whole guitar, covered a bunch of sides of it. We were like, Bill Elliott, it's my brother's hero. NASCAR driver. Hey man, let's go get a drink. I'll buy you a drink. He goes, all right. So me and his entourage and my buddy Will and a bunch of us, we walk down to this bar and we sit at the table and we order a round of drinks for everybody. And then all of a sudden Bill Elliott gets up to take a leak, right? And the waiter comes over to us and right in the middle of our drink and he says, hey man, I don't want to alarm you, but that guy didn't tell you he was Bill Elliott, did he? And I thought, oh, shit. This guy isn't my brother's hero. He's mine. He tried to look like he had a little bit of money. That girl just begging to crawl. At least the junkie knows what it needs. You get a man all strung out on his own greed, and he'll give up everything he's got for just one shot at having it all. He's taking every last cent of his savings, on a tip down a low girl track. He had a tip from a friend. Not too soft, but not too tough. Yeah, she figured by the money he'd been throwing around that his damn sure good looking enough. So she worked her way over, she shot him a wink. He took his last $5. He bought her a drink. By the time they hit a Motel 6, they figured they were in love. a dumpling, would you believe this? He gonna let both of us in. So they took all the savings out of the bank. On the way home they stopped to gas up a tank. She stepped in for some cigs and she never saw that fucker again. They wanted easy money. Sad but it's true. Everybody wants the most they can possibly get. For the least they can possibly do. They want that easy money. Don't understand. Those scheming clambers, they can't get their hands on that easy money. Scheming clambers, they can't get their hands on that easy money. I said I know it's only rock and roll, but I like it, yes I do. Speaking of it only being rock and roll. The Kingsmen came together in the garage. But they practiced every day, and pretty soon they got to where they could really play the shit out of that song Louie Louie. So they saved up all the money from their shows, and they went into one of them studios, and they gave their version of that song Louie Louie a try. Now listen. I don't know all the words to that song, Louie Louie, and I'm pretty sure the singer for the Kingsmen didn't know him either. If he did know him, he didn't get him right on the record. Because on the record, they sounded jumbled in his jaw. He said, "Me think of me, girl, oh so constantly. Me, Well, that last part scared everybody from the PTA to the FBI. You see, the kids have been going kind of crazy lately. It seemed like nobody could figure out why. So they decided to form a coalition and launch an investigation. You know, for the children, they figured they at least had to try to figure out the words to that song, Louie Louie. It's the feel-good hit of the endless summer. It gets the kids out of control, singing along to that Star-Spangled Banner. Hail, hail, rock. You know, Marilyn Manson's real name, it's not even Marilyn Manson. He's a skinny public high school kid from Florida. He's not some monster from out of this world. And like a lot of skinny public high school kids, he was sick of getting beaten up by the pulling guard all week, only to go out on the weekend and watch the quarterback get all the girls. So he formed a band. And now he gets a lot of chicks. They're weird chicks. But they're chicks. A couple of latchkey kids go tragically mad. Everybody's trying to stand around at the television station at the mall, figure out what went wrong. This guy says, "You think the life of a kid going to school around here could have really gotten that bad?" And the other guy says, "Oh, God, no. It's just the words to one of them goddamn Marilyn Manson songs. You know which one I'm talking about. Makes the face and everything. It's the feel-good. country and some other little country, we start firing all of our newest weapons at each other for some reason or another, right or wrong, like it or not, it happens, and when it does happen, people get shot. When people get shot, they show that on TV a lot. Every night at 6 o'clock. You don't have to be 18 to see that. You don't got to be in first grade. First grade, where they teach the kid the pride. They tell me you're going to need to thrive in a world where they say that only the strong will survive. So he's taught the art of more, to compare to and to keep score. Monday through Friday while he stares at the floor until Sunday. They make him go to school once more. Only this time they make him wear a suit and tie and listen to some guy who claims to know where people go when they die. Tell him that only the meek are in there. Shit. Well, this time the boy don't know what anything is worth. Now, brothers and sisters, I'm only one guy. And I don't even know the words to that song, Louie Louie. But I can tell you right now without batting an eye that the next time some latchkey kid goes wrong, it ain't gonna be because Eminem gets to say the word fag in his song. And I'm not trying to preach to you either. I'm just trying to sing to you too, string a few words together. Hey, kid. It's your thing. Do what you wanna do. I can't tell you who to sock it to. It's your thing. Do what you wanna do. I can't tell you who to sock it to. Sock it to somebody. Tension, tension is all that I know. I got tension in my health food, I got tension in my exercise, I got tension in it everywhere that I go. After the bad guy killed off all the underdeveloped characters, the good guy put a bullet right through his head. The screenwriter stood up and he told us that all the loose ends have been tied. He said justice is irrelevant. Violent problems need violent solutions, because in America we like our bad guys dead. Yeah. It's called box office, baby. It's bigger than the fucking stone. Yeah. Even before they lost their bass player. They pointed their fingers at drug addiction. I think it's because they know if you're the one doing the pointing, nobody's looking at you. But you know, this war on drugs is funded by the Tobacco and Alcohol Commissions. It's not what drugs that you're strung out on they care about so much as whose. You see, people still dig drugs. That guy down there just said, I do. Preachers all went crazy. Pretty soon, though, that wasn't enough to bring people in the door. So now they jump on just about any scandal that they can to try and save me, because they know that I don't buy that bullshit about the devil's music anymore. Gay people getting married. That's what scares people that don't. They've got a whole lot of fucking time on their hands. a t-shirt. We're gonna get a, what's the colors? What's the colors for the Democrats and the Republicans? Which ones? Yeah, but which one's which? Okay, good. So here's what we're getting. We're getting a t-shirt that's blue that says peace loving, tree hugging, pot smoking, woman loving, lazy ass hippie like me. And then we're getting a red one that says conservative, Christian, right-wing, Republican, straight white American man. And that one's gonna be more expensive, okay? You know you got it. Portion. It'll be like the main part. We're gonna do 2 sets, so the second set, I won't even remember this. No, I appreciate you coming. I do hope you're having a good time. I'm gonna do a few that I've been like, the thing I like about playing here is that you do get to do 2 sets, and so I like to come out there in the first set and do some of the shit that I've been craving to play, and like ask myself, do you remember that one? You know, stuff like that. And then at the second set, we'll yell out titles and play it. This is one of my favorite ones. I made it up on the piano, but I think I can do it. It says credit complications in the check. It's an awkward situation almost every time. They keep your car behind and they keep your groceries too. Yeah, they do. Try telling everybody it's a terrible mistake, but you can tell they don't believe that's true. It's written all over you when you're broke. I hung my head down as I walked out the door. I'm never ever going back to that store. They treated me like a bum in front of everyone behind me in line. It was all my friends and neighbors looking at me like I'd committed some kind of crime. I guess you ain't worth a dime when you're broke. But why if I had money like I did in my day, just out of spite I think I'd give it away. I thought it didn't even matter anyway, and the more I thought, the madder I got. By the time I got home, I was seeing red. I pulled the gun up out from under my bed. I put a sock on my head, and into the night I flew, away I flew. The next thing I know, I got blood on my hands, but I got money in my pockets too. You never know what you do till you do what you do when you're broke. If I had money like I did in my day, I'd buy a car and I'd drive us far away. Of course you know I've got this debt to pay to society. Honey, wait for me. With good behavior, I'll be out in 7 years. Don't worry over me or shed any tears. I've learned a lot in here, and I know what a chance I blew. Lord, I blew. The next time I won't make the same mistake. I'll shoot the camera out too. I'm learning all kinds of things you can do when you're broke. When you're broke. When you're broke. Don't shoot guns. Don't be violent. Don't shoot guns. Don't be violent. Don't shoot guns. Don't be violent. Oh, 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 oh. D.B. Cooper was 43 when we first heard his name. 47 miles away from where he fell down to his frame. He told me that the hardest part wasn't really jumping out of that plane. It was spending the night watching those lights shine through the pouring rain. They had a man hunting that next morning like nothing I'd ever seen. I was only 8 years old at the time, watching on the TV screen. They were saying he was never gonna make it now. Now the daylight had set in. But later that night they were shining those lights back down on the mountain again. Not far away from the city of roses, they all watch those lights up through the rain. D.B. Cooper. So the cops blocked off all the exit roads, turned loose all of the hound. They even drank the river up a couple of times to see if he had drowned. With all those men working overtime, they swore they would bring him down. A parachute and a few $100 is all that they've ever found. Not far away from the city of roses, they all watch those lights up through the rain. Some people say that he died up there somewhere in the rain and the wind. Other people say that he got away, but then his girlfriend did him in. The lawmen say if he's out there someday, they're gonna drag him in. As for me, I hope to never see poor D.B. Cooper again. Not far away from the city of roses, a light shine I'm gonna do this. I was wanting to do this. I come from Portland, Oregon. I said that song about the Kingsmen. They're from Portland, Oregon. I got a bunch of songs. Stevie Cooper, he dropped not far from Portland, Oregon. I was coming into town on tour about 6 years ago in the van with my tour manager. This little girl. She kind of looked like a guy, and everyone used to call and say, "Hey, dude," and awkward. We're driving into town, and there's this thing called the Multnomah County Tunnel, and as we were coming in, we were playing a concert at the zoo. We were opening for Pride, and as we come in through the tunnel, I said to her, she's real young, she's like 22, and I said, man, when I was a young kid in high school, our senior year in high school, we'd come down to this tunnel, and there was a big, like, rite of passage. You would, like, write graffiti in there. You didn't have to use a can of paint or anything, though, because it was, like, a lot of tunnels. If you want to ride in a tunnel, it get dirty, so you can just take a t-shirt and sort of wipe your name in it if you want to. And that was what we did. It was still dangerous, you know, still a lot of cars go by, so you'd, like, write, like, class of 85, that was my class of 85. Or you'd write your name. I remember that my night I wrote that I ruled in particular. I wrote Todd Snider rules. A lot of my friends were class of 85, rules, rocks, this or that or the other thing, different adjectives. So then, that night we did the show. It seemed like it was fun. A bunch of my friends from high school came down to the show. And then after the show, we went to this other bar that was near where we grew up, and we did the karaoke thing. They do that, which I think it depletes the ozone layer, but what's one time, you know, with my old friends. So me and my old high school friends did Sweet Child O' Mine. Don't really remember the last hour of it very well. Drove back. Next day, we're going through the same tunnel because we got to go down towards California for a different gig. We're in the van. I start coming towards the tunnel, and I see in big letters cleaned out, Todd Snider rules. And I turned to my tour manager and I said, man, tell me that I didn't do that. And she said, you don't remember doing that? I said, listen, you listen, and you listen close. This is why you're here. I said, do you think I give a fuck if I'm in tune? Listen, you gotta keep me from doing this shit. And I'm telling you this, as a tour manager, you should have told me not to put the Todd Snider part, but as a friend, you could have said don't put rules. You agree with me? But the funny thing is like 3 months later, I'm home from the tour and I got a message, and it was from a friend of mine from Portland that hadn't seen the show because she'd been out of town. She said, how did your Portland show go? I said, I think it went pretty good. She said, it must have gone pretty good because one of your fans went down into the Multnomah Tunnel and wrote Todd Snider rules. I said, oh, that's crazy. We wrote our names in the tongue back when Coos Bay was as far away as we'd ever been. Pine trees climbing up winding hills, fishing boats and paper mills. Multnomah County's where I come from. It's the hometown of Bigfoot and the Burnside Bun. Rain clouds hanging down so low and gray. God knows how I wish it would have rained today. Tonight I've got those old rose city blues. Tonight I've got those old rose city blues. Tonight I'm driving through some other town. I've got the radio on, the window down. Old song comes on from a long time ago. How on earth did that DJ know? Tonight I've got those old Rose City blues. Tonight I've got those old Rose City blues. Rain, rain, pouring rain goodbye. Tunnel back then, and then last night I went down there and I did it again. One sip too many from that old loving cup. Rose City people never do grow up. Tonight I've got those old Rose City blues. Tonight I've got those old Rose City. Stick with a few songs about my hometown. This one I think I played for you before. I went out to see my mom on vacation. She lives down below Tillamook County. This is my vacation song. Sitting here waiting in the Tillamook County jail, hoping that she ain't so mad now that she doesn't even pay my bail. If I was her, I'm not so sure I would keep on moving down the trail. I'm sitting here waiting in the Tillamook County jail. I got a lump on my head and a boot print on my chest, from what these guys in here call the Tillamook County lie detector test. Well, I did my best, but as you might have guessed, it is a tough test not to fail. Sitting here waiting in the Tillamook County jail. One phone call, 2 Tylenol, 4 cold gray walls closing in. If I ever do get out on that highway again, I ain't never going back to Tillamook County. It all started when I had a little trouble with this guy on the highway crew. And that lying son of a gun, he told him I done some things that I didn't do. He come a-running for me down 101, lights flashing on my tail. I'm sitting here waiting in the Tillamook County jail. One phone call, 2 Tylenol, 4 cold gray walls closing in. If I ever do get out on that highway again, I ain't ever going back to Tillamook County. Tillamook County jail. I'm still hoping that she's not so mad now that she doesn't even pay my bail. We came down on vacation, gonna leave on probation, have to send all my money through the mail. Send all my money to the Tillamook County jail. I'm sending all of my money to the Tillamook County jail. I'm I'm sending a percentage of tonight's money to the stories to you before. Sometimes maybe if I come back and I tell you a story and it's different than it was the last time. Both times. But that last song was true. I did end up going to jail in my hometown. Got 30 hours of community service. Then I fucked it up and now it's 60 hours of community service. They told me they wanted me to teach kids about drugs. The miscommunication. I showed them how to make a bong out of an apple. And I got 60 hours of community. Says sometimes you gotta kill a ball to keep his ass in line. At least that's the way she sees it. She says she's all on the it serves out in my mouth. Baby's got the inside shoulder. Beat the place, Satanic Records, man, you don't know when I'm freak. From a quiet kid to a maniac, do a movie of the week. Killing over cocaine, dying over sex, mounting out and praying that whoever's gonna cut the checks. Then I go to church on Sunday, process some takes, I cannot help but sleep in the pew. It serves out your mama, baby's got the inside shoulder. quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. You work and work all day long. You're always on the go. Never take a minute off, too busy making dough. Someday for sure you're gonna see the world, you're gonna really get around. How far you gonna travel if you're 6 feet underground? Oh, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pain. The years go by as quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. You're gonna take that ocean trip, no matter come what may. You've got your reservations, but you just can't get away. Someday for sure you're gonna see the world when you're a millionaire. But how far you gonna travel in some old rocking chair? Oh, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pink. The years go by as quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Thank you all for hanging around for the second set. What's the second one? It gets a little sloppy towards the end. But see, we worry. There's the last verse of this song says, you worry when the weather's cold. You worry when it's hot. You worry if you're doing well, and you worry when you're not. It's worry, worry all the time. You don't know how to laugh. They'll think of something funny when they write your epitaph. Y'all sing, say, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pain. The years go by as quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pit. The years go by as quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Too many questions under my skin. My back is aching. I'm so confused. I can't help but feeling like I am being used. I did like they told me to. I settled down. Now I'm going crazy, working this job downtown. What do I do here? What do I say? And who are all these people that I check in with every day? I need a room to think this over. I need a ride out the horseshoe lake. I won't feel like it. some time to think this over. I wanna make up my own mind. I don't need a shrink. I need some time away from all of this. I need a drink. How did I get here? Where will I go? Why am I so haunted by everything that I don't know? I need a wrong thing. What difference one man made? They say one man makes money, one man makes time. Well, I need some time to think this over. I want to make up my own mind. I need room to think this over. I want to make up my own mind. 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 Used to come by my house when the bar closed and try to get me to play train songs for him. He used to tell me all the time, he used to say, I want to die peacefully in my sleep like my grandfather did, and not screaming and crying like everybody else in the car. He said, life is like taking candy from a gorilla. He said a lot of shit he said. Smoking on black Cadillac, engines winding down. Parking up on the sidewalk like he owned the whole downtown. I'd hear him talking to some chick through a thick ghost of smoke, through a thicker haze of southern comfort and cold. He'd say, girl, you are hotter than the hinges hanging off the gates of hell. Don't be afraid to turn to me, babe, if he don't treat you well. And by he meant me, so I laughed and shook his hand. He laughed a little bit louder as he yelled up at the band. Play a train song, hold me one more round, make 'em leave my boots on, they lay me down. this old black leather jacket. Got this pack of Marlboro Reds. Got this stash here in my pocket. Got these thoughts in my own head. The right to run until I've got to walk, until I've got to crawl. This moment that I'm in right now, nothing else at all. Play a training song. Hold me one more round. Make them leave my boots on when they leave me in the ground. I made a wrong way, locomotive on the one track line. Blizzard lights, looked around his place, found him cold there on the sofa, a little smile across his face. And though I tried to throw my sadness, somehow I just could not weep. Old man looked to me like he died, laughing in his sleep, singing a train song, drinking one last round. Made him leave his boots on the day they laid him down. He was the wrong way, locomotive out of his one track line. On a rainy Wednesday morning, that's the day that I was born in. That old sharecropper's one-room country shack. They say my mommy left me about the day before she had me. Said she hit the road and she never once looked. I've been to Georgia on a fast train, honey. I wasn't born yesterday. I got a good Christian raising, got an 8th grade education. There ain't no need in y'all treating me this way. My baby mother been incarcerated, otherwise she would have been in today too. Testify every word I stated, while it may be complicated, it's true in the way you see this woman here today. I hardly even know her. Okay, maybe once or twice I might have give her a lift, but she never give me any money, Your Honor. Every penny that you give me, she said was a gift. She said that it was a gift. She said it was a gift. My baby mother been incarcerated. She had some trouble with an interstate cop who said he saw her driving by obliterated, and then was further frustrated by the way she wouldn't stop, so he called out all the other cops and had a high-speed chase. Chased my baby through the side of a tree. That's when I think they might have planted marijuana in her suitcase. Caught upon the Lord, told this cop to please, so we cop to please. Cop to please, my baby mother been incarcerated. Never had a lot of luck with the ladies, Your Honor. Never had a lot of luck with much of anything. My baby mother wanna drive a Mercedes, Your Honor. Baby mother wanna wear a bunch of diamond rings. Don't you know that well I can't afford these things? Baby mother been incarcerated. Kinda glad if I could tell you the truth, but that don't have a whole lot here to do with the smell. You see, this woman here today, she don't have any proof. I don't know whose voice I could be there on the telephone recorder. Maybe brother or some other friend that's on it too. Same old friend that came and helped before with my signature, because that is not my signature. I'm telling you the truth, I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. Baby mother been incarcerated. I understand about the verdict and everything, Your Honor. You're just doing your job, that's alright with me. Just one more thing, leave for my friends and my family. Could you tell me when this particular episode is going to be on TV? I'm gonna be on TV, baby. Nobody suffers like the poor people suffer. Nobody suffers like the poor that I've fallen down before. I've been down, I've been a little bit depressed. I've been overworked, sure, and I've been overstressed. But deep in my heart, I know that I'm blessed. I ain't gonna cry no more. Oh, I ain't gonna cry, I ain't gonna scream. I ain't letting nobody kick a hole in my dreams. I will not be falling apart at the seams like I've always done before. You see, I've used my fists, and I've used my voice, and I've used myself like a cheap Rolls Royce. I never knew that I could just use my choice. I ain't gonna cry no more, and I ain't gonna do it. Take it, boy. All right. Attacks, but someday soon we will be switching tracks in a way that this world can't ignore. So call all of your buddies, call all of your friends, call up your enemies, make men because we're forming a race, letting everybody in. I ain't gonna cry no more. I said I ain't gonna cry, I ain't gonna cry. Don't forget to tip your bartenders tonight, brothers and sisters. Can I have an amen on tipping your bartender tonight? Come on. Everybody got excited. This one guy said, "Go Bill Elliott." I said, "Do you like Bill Elliott?" I know Bill Elliott. With a mustard stain, rolling up a hose outside in the rain. He's been my neighbor since probably '79. Of course, he's in prison most of that time. Ever since then, he just hasn't been right. His old lady works days, they fight most nights. Laid off and blown off, pissed off on booze. Double wide blues. Metallica song blasting, 3 trailers down. Some cut off t-shirt and numb bunch of kids coming around. Tonight they'll get drunk, try to get laid. They'll end up in a fight out behind the arcade. You know, one of them little shits broke my window last spring. I told his mama she didn't do anything. She works 2 jobs, the kid runs loose. Double wide blues. Double wide blues. I got blues. Double wide. Wild Bill the manager, he keeps to himself. War took his smile like them pills took his health. He's too old to run around with the Klan anymore. Still got a U.S. flag hanging up outside his door. I sit here watching all this nothing go on. I don't get out much since the reenactment of the Michael Jackson trial came on. Sometimes it's lies having nothing to lose. Double wide blues. Double go on the road. purse and the rest goes down the drain. I'll never know which one I am, but I'll bet you my last dime. 99% think we're 3% 100% of the time. They say 60% of all the world's statistics are made up right there on the spot. 82.4% of people believe them whether they are even accurate statistics or not. Now I don't know what you believe, but I do know there's no doubt I'll need another double shot of something dying to prove I got too much to think about. Too much to think about. Too much to figure out. Stuck between hope and doubt, those too much to think about. They say 80% of everything you learn in college is bullshit you're not gonna need. 2.4% of everything you got, you bought it just to satisfy your greed. Cause you know 90% of the world's population link your possessions to your success, even though 90% of the wealthiest 1% of the population drinks to an alarming extent. More money, more stress, I guess. Too much to think about, too much to figure out. Stuck between hope and doubt, lost too much to think about. Pick it down. Of all statisticians truly hate their fucking job. The average bank robber lives within, say, about 20 miles of the bank that he robbed. There's this little bank not so far from here that I've been watching now for a while. It seems like lately the only thing that I can think about is how bad old hold up singing the devil's tune, paying your dues, playing the blues, speeding your young life away. I never will get over what I heard about you first thing New Year's Day. I can't say I felt so sad. The truth is I'm still mad at the selfish way you left your dad, when you know what a hard luck time he's had. Sleeping through a dream come true, you just threw all that talent away. I never will get over what I heard about you first thing New Year's Day. fault. I'm singing the blues, I am paying my dues. I'm speeding my young life away. I never will get over what I heard about you first thing. Slipping away. Tried and true. Goodbye, old friend, we'll be missing you. Goodbye, old friend, we'll be missing you. They tell us what they think we want to hear. Yes, still one day to ride out the other year. Yeah, they promise you whiskey, they won't even give you no beer. Sing like music, I got the goodness blues, smiling on a rainy day. One of you young songs coming or half tell anybody that ain't got nobody. Somebody's coming. Tell all these people who think they need money. right-wing Republican, straight white American man. Gay bashing, black fearing, war fighting, tree killing, regional leaders of sale. Shirt tugging, frat housing, cake tapping, backslapping, hather of hippies like me. Tree hugging, peace loving, pot smoking, porn watching, lazy ass hippies like me. Tree hugging, pot smoking, pro-choice and gay wet, widespread panic digging hippies like me. Skin color blinded, conspiracy minded protesters of corporate greed. We who have nothing most likely will tell. We all end up locked up in jail by conservative Christian, right-wing Republican, straight white American men. Diamonds and dogs, boys and girls living together in two separate on my third record, you might have figured out already that I got pie. Don't forget to tip your bartender. When I was a young boy, my daddy told me was a lesson he learned. It was a long time ago. He said if you want to have someone to hold on to, you're going to have to learn to let go. You gotta sing like you don't need the money, la la, like you'll never get hurt. You gotta dance, dance, dance like nobody's watching. It's gotta come from the heart, or it's not going to. Here is the one thing that I keep forgetting when everything is falling apart. Oh, in life as in love, you must always remember that there's such a thing as trying too hard. You got to sing like you don't need the money, love, like you'll never get hurt. You got to dance, dance, dance like nobody's watching. To come from your heart, it's not gonna work. You got to sing like you don't need the money, love, like you'll never get hurt. Dance, dance, dance like nobody's watching. Gotta come from the heart if you want it to work. You got to sing like you don't need the money, love, like you'll never get hurt. You gotta dance, dance, dance like nobody's watching. Gotta come from the heart if you want it to work. You gotta stay like you don't need the money, gotta live like you'll never get hurt. You gotta dance, dance, dance like there's nobody watching. Gotta come from the heart if you want it to work. You gotta say don't need the money, gotta love like you'll never get hurt. You gotta dance, dance, dance like nobody's watching. Gotta come from the heart if you want it to work. You gotta say never get hurt. I'm trying to dance, dance, dance like nobody's watching. It's gotta come from the heart if you want it to work. You gotta stand like nobody's watching. You gotta stand like you'll never get hurt. You gotta dance, dance, dance like nobody's watching. It's gotta come from the heart if you one more time. You gotta stand like you don't need the money. You gotta love like you'll never get hurt. You gotta dance, dance, dance like nobody's watching. It's gotta come from the heart if you want it to work. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy birthday, Country Joe. There's an overweight man with an overweight woman on the sofa watching TV. He's yelling his opinion at the television. She looks up from her food and agrees. They got two bumper stickers on the pickup truck to keep the pickup parked outside. One sticker says, "What would Jesus do?" The other bumper sticker says, "Power, pride." I was thumbing through the stations on our own television when I come across a guy on the religious station singing, "Somebody's coming." He sounded wider than me somehow. Wow. It took me back in time through dwindling Georgia when I was such a guilt-ridden Catholic boy. I'm evangelical agnostic now. I don't know what I'm doing here. You don't know what we're doing here. Now Christians don't walk out on me just yet. You know whose name I'll be yelling as I'm clutching my chest. The one my dad told me to, and his told him to. And I probably pray as much or more than you do. Believe? Shit, every word I sing. Believing and knowing, though, those are two different things. And if you're trying to change the way a stranger's life will have to go, I believe this is where I want to stick to what I know, which is nothing, you know. Nothing for sure, so just chill till the next episode. Now back to the lecture at hand. Seems like my neighbor wants to kill what he can't understand. They say, we can't just kill what we don't understand. But I turn on my TV and I see, oh yeah, we can. And we have since the dawn of man. For dozens of gods whose only real seeming plan was to see to it that clinging to life was our fate. And you've got to admit, life's pretty great, but can we deny that it's killing us? I'll be here all week. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy birthday, Country Joe. I resolve to do like I always do, and only ever make it a day or two. Y'all have a good time tonight. I sure appreciate you coming down. Come out tomorrow if you can. It's my buddy Peter Cooper. I say in closing, if life is anything, it's embarrassing. It's a rusty nail through a careless shoe. You can't help but sit around and wonder sometimes why there's never anything that the nail can do, or sit around and think about how unfair it is that the shoe is always going where it's got to. If you ain't the dumb kid out running around, you kinda have to do what you're born to do. I repeat that, I say, if life is anything, it's embarrassing. It's a rusty nail through a careless shoe. You can't help but sit around and wonder sometimes why there's never anything the fucking nail can do. Or sit around and think about how unfair it is that the shoe is always going where it's got to. If you ain't the dumb kid out running around, you kinda gotta do what you're born to do. Happy New Year.